Today is June 6th, and tomorrow we are running the perimeter of New York City for my friend's birthday. What? YouTube, welcome back. And yes, we are running the perimeter of New York City tomorrow. But before I get into any of that, here are some updates and what to expect in this video. Number one, my Hyrox video. Yes, I ended up in the hospital. Here is what happened. So Hyrox was on Friday and Saturday, competed Friday, competed Saturday. Did a 56-25 men's doubles, did a 101-53 mixed doubles with my girlfriend, unreal time. After the mixed doubles, about 20 minutes after, I started shivering like crazy. Muscles felt like they just weren't working, had a raging headache. Ended up in the medical tent. Blood pressure was super high. And again, was just shivering uncontrollably, headache, dizzy. It all just ended up being super just dehydrated because I had a stomach bug the past 10 days or a virus or something like that. And then, you know, obviously Friday, competing, barely eating. I think I had a bagel all day. Saturday, I barely drank any water, went to the bathroom a million times. Super dehydrated coming into it, on top of the just load that Hyrox is. It put my body in a compromised state, and that led me to the hospital where Saturday night conditions were getting worse. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try to go to bed. Tried to go to bed, and then at 1:30, I woke up my girlfriend right in my bed here behind me and said, let's just go to the hospital because it's not getting better. And so we went to the hospital, got hooked up to some fluids. Some levels were a little bit off. They took blood work, stool sample, urine sample, everything. My CK levels were the only thing. My CK levels, and then there was ketones in my urine just from being dehydrated. My CK levels is indication for rhabdo. If this is too high, you have rhabdo. And rhabdo is something that all runners know of, and it's scary. It's something you don't want. It's something you know getting into the space. The more you get into it, you're like, wait, that's kind of crazy. Your CK levels are supposed to be under 170. Mine were at just about 600. The nurse came in initially, was like, okay, it's rhabdo. And then the doctor came in, he goes, it's not rhabdo unless it's over 1,000. And again, I'm saying this not for a pity party, but to educate whoever's watching that there's symptoms, there's indications. I had a lot of the symptoms, but one of the main symptoms was a dark tea color pee, which I didn't have. And so they didn't flag it as that. It just was a combination of my body being in a vulnerable state from having like a bug or something like that to then overexerting and being dehydrated. And that combo is what took me out. Now, for those that don't know what rhabdo is, rhabdomyolysis is a condition where skeletal muscle tissue breaks down, releasing its contents, including the protein myoglobin, into the bloodstream. This can lead to serious complications, especially kidney damage, due to myoglobin's toxicity and the ability to clog the kidney's filtration system. So basically your muscles just break down, and it's not good. You hear about stories of people getting rhabdo, pulmonary edema, et cetera, et cetera. It's scary. It really opens your eyes as to the reality of the space and the reality that this is your only body you have. We're only given one body, and that's the thing. And a lot of us get too caught up in competition and don't realize that the competition isn't as important as keeping this body safe, because without this body, there's no competition. And this week made me realize that. So leading after Saturday, Sunday, we were in the hospital till 7 a.m., went to Hyrox because we got 2 hours of sleep, and I went for the awards thinking we were in first, second, or third. Ended up being fourth place, but we did get a world qualifying spot for men's doubles. And I stayed there all day because my mom and my sister were competing. Monday, I coached at 5 a.m., 5, 6, and 7 a.m. I felt like I was in just a big fog, felt very off still. Tuesday morning still felt off, slowly tapered away Wednesday. Thursday was better. Friday, today's Friday, feel good. I lifted yesterday for the first time. I took off of lifting and running, and here we are with tomorrow ready to attempt to run the perimeter of New York City. First things first, we gotta go over a few new things. Brand new watch, Coros Apex 2 Pro. I gave my Pace 3 to my sister for competing Hyrox, and just because I was getting this and she needed a new watch. So I gave that to her. I bought this watch Reason for it being is because, I don't know if you could see the background, it is a Leadville background, and this is what it is for because of the battery life and the GPS. It's got an active GPS to where you can see the maps on here. It's a larger screen, pretty thick, heavy-duty watch that I need for Leadville, just in case, God forbid, I'm out there for over 28 hours. My Pace 3 would not last. So the Pace Apex 2 Pro is what I'm going with. This watch, the Coros in general, is one of the best watches you could get for the price point on the market. The Pace 3 is the best watch if you are just getting into running or are an experienced runner. Again, I've been using it for a while for the price point. There's no other watch at a $220 price point that can do what the Pace 3 does. No Garmin, no nothing. And that's factual. You could do your research. The Pace 3 I've never had issues with. I've heard of more issues with Garmin's than Coros. And I'm not even affiliated with Coros. This is just my genuine authentic review. I'll be continuing with reviews for this, but I'm a fan. Tomorrow we're going to test it out with this. This will be the first test tomorrow, is 31 miles, but we're going to talk about that in a second. First, we got some cool things. All right, so we got a lot of free shoes, and I'm going to go over everything. First off, shoes I race in for Hyrox. Everything is free. I'm about to show you. Puma DV8 Nitro 3 Alex Toussaint edition. We were wearing blue, so this looked fire with it. Very good shoes for Hyrox and just easy runs in general. They have a nylon plate. Next, sticking with Hyrox, I got sent this and a sick backpack with it. These are unreleased, but will be released by the time I post this. Same exact shoe, different colorway. Pretty dope. Then, sticking with that colorway, this shoe is their elite version. So this has a carbon plate. These are sick, super light, mesh, like clean top, snappy shoe. I'm excited to try these for Hyrox or just really training or running in general. They do have a carbon plate. Then we get into trail shoes. The Hoka Mafati X, carbon plate, Peebo foam. This is the shoe I'm going to be running in my 50-mile backyard ultra, and then for Leadville, pretty much. So these are good, on top of already having a pair that I put some miles in. So big fan of those, and the Speed Goats. Next, sticking in the trail spot, we got shoes from Teva. These are trail shoes. I kind of like them. They got the grips on the bottom. Got enough bend, enough base, not too much of a firm top, which I'm not a fan of. I like to be more snug for my trail shoes, but these are dope. I'm excited to use those. And then, sticking with Teva, we got some just hiking boots. These are good. I'm a fan of these. Not gonna be running in these, but for hikes, sure, why not? And then this pair is from While on Earth, and I'm not a fan of the colorway at all. They're just regular trainers, everyday shoes. Not a fan. I'm sorry, but thank you though. And then I really do like these. They're a running shoe from Hylo Athletics, and I'm a fan. They're snug. I wear them for coaching. I like the bottom. I haven't ran in them yet because I haven't ran this week. But I am a fan of these. I do like how they look, and they got compliments already. So these are all my free shoes I've gotten over the past week or so. And we have the Glycerin Max that are coming as well. As you can see, I have a lot of shoes, and I'm very grateful for all of this. It's so crazy to think that I'm at this point in my life where I don't have to buy shoes anymore. It's just sent. And that's crazy, and I'm very grateful for it. I also got a free pair of canes, a backpack. I got 2 free backpacks, which is awesome. Yeah, it's just insane to see where you're at, just from taking a risk and posting and documenting, not even posting, but documenting your journey. It's crazy to see where you can get, and then obviously having an awesome manager helps. Shout out Dominique. But yeah, now let's talk about New York City. Okay, New York City perimeter run around Manhattan. Here's what we're looking at. I'm gonna put everything right up here on Strava. It's a saved route, 31.66 miles. This is my first run back this week. Right now my weekly mileage is at 0. I did a 2.5 mile walk, but that doesn't really count. So we are going from a 60-mile a week, 50, 65, 58 with Hyrox, 2 Hyroxes, and then we're dropping down to a 31, 32, 33. Next week, I plan on hitting 70 miles. I plan on getting right back to it, and I want to build. We have 11 weeks until this race, and every week that goes by, I feel as if I'm not ready or close to it. So there's 11 weeks to make up ground. New York City Perimeter Run, here's what we're looking at. We are just running the border here. You're running the border. I heard it's a great route. Not any elevation at all. So 630 feet. But what we're going to be doing tomorrow is going to be making it fun. It's a birthday run. So all of us are pretty crazy. And we could probably run this whole thing with no breaks at like a 8:30, 9-minute pace, probably all of us. But we're not going to do that. What we're going to do instead is party pace. And then anything we see along the way that we want to stop at, we'll stop and eat. What I'm going to be running in, I just got my Solomon vest, running vest. I'm gonna load this thing up. It's the Active 12, Advanced Skin 12. I talked to Matt Choi a little bit. He told me which one he had. This was the one they had at REI. And so I got this. This here, it's got a whole pack in the back. This thing is big. From there, we have side pockets where stuff goes in, right in here. Then we have a zipper pocket, which is basically like a gel pocket right here. Same thing on the back. These are like gel pockets back here or whatever I need to hold back there. 2, I don't know how many milliliters in this water bottle, but it's pretty big and reference. It goes from top down. 2 of them. More pockets on this side. And this is a size large. They didn't have a medium in this, but this is what we're rocking with. Does it fit? Yes. We're going to run in this tomorrow. I'm going to hold some people's stuff. It's going to be raining tomorrow, so this is going to add a little bit extra weight, which is what I want. I want it to be a harder run. And then shoes-wise, I'm thinking either the Bondi 9s. Yes, Bondi, not Bondi. Bondi 9s for some comfort. Or the Brooks Hyperion Max 2. Those have a nylon plate. Those are pretty fast. Going for more comfort, I think. So we're probably going to be rocking the Hoka Bondi 9s tomorrow. I did a campaign with them. Yes, I post these videos with them, but like I will never post with a brand if I don't love the product. I will always say I need to test it out first. I need to see what I'm liking or what I'm posting to know. I like these shoes, everyday trainers, no plate, no nothing, just a lot of base to it, a lot of stability. So I will be probably running in these and the vest. And that's what tomorrow's run's gonna look like. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go downstairs, eat some homemade pizza, because you got a carb load for this. Homemade pizza. It looks like I'm like calling somebody. Homemade pizza because I got family over downstairs. We're gonna go eat. Elizabeth is coming over. We're gonna sleep, get ready for tomorrow, and then tomorrow's run is gonna be the whole video. Let's get to it. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning. We are on our way to the Path Station, Hoboken Path. So we're gonna start in Hoboken, we take the path over to New York City, and we're gonna run around. We are meeting, do we know everybody that's going?
I don't think so.
All right, well, we Sam, happy birthday.
Happy 27th, we Sam.
I can't believe this is what somebody wants to do for their birthday. But
Only right.
let's get to Hoboken. All right, we made it. Time to get over to everybody.
Yes. I look out to the sun.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Let's go.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. 2.
Dan, and I've run 31 miles before.
Okay, so we're going to do, wait, actually 31?
31.
All right, we're matching that.
Christian run 32 miles. No, I lied. 26.
Okay. All right.
You got excited.
He just wants to one-up him.
Just to one up Dan.
All right, Derek.
All right, I'm Derek. I've run 34 miles before.
Wow, everybody's right around the same.
I'm Michaela and I ran 26.2 miles.
Okay.
I'm Elizabeth and I've run 26.2 miles.
Okay.
I'm Annie, I've run 26.2 miles. I'm Sam and I've ran 80 miles.
Oh my god!
Peter, 26 miles.
What about you?
80 miles.
And my name's Matt, and I ran 104 miles. All right, just about 5 miles in, bathroom break. It is humid, it is hot. I don't know if you can see the sweating over here. Food break as well.
Refuel.
Oh, where did you come from?
I'm right here, guys.
It's humid and sun is peeking out a little bit. But, wait, that's such a good idea.
That honestly looks
Yeah. 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 Put that in actually the bottle there. That's the, No, 9 miles in, we're feeling good. Vibes are high still until the speaker dies. Christian, say what's up. All right, we'll check in when we stop at a store or something. Gonna refuel on some water, snacks, and a little bit of everything. First, bodega stop. I'm in the middle of the camera, but we are fueling up right now. We got a lot of stuff over here.
We're done.
It's just on here.
Fueling up right now, and we're gonna try to break every 10 miles or so. Crew's feeling good.
10:97 right now.
Yeah, I'm right under 11.
He's got body glide on his hands. Yeah.
Knees are feeling it a little bit just because first run back, no warm up or anything like that. But it's yeah, sweating a lot. New tattoos are not gonna like it. We got a 16-mile pull-up check in with Michaela. Oh, this is actually a lot harder than I thought. Wait, why are you so good at pull-ups? Where'd that come from?
You also have the vest on, Matt. You're also. Good job, Michaela. Matt, you also have the vest on.
Let's go.
Weighted pull-ups right there.
Yeah, I know.
Very impressive. I couldn't even do one. I didn't like
Give me a few barks.
Mini.
Oh, sorry.
I was a gymnast back in the day.
You were?
Say
Yeah.
less.
It's a lot of toes to bar. A lot of toes to bar.
Oh, my hands are slippery from that disgusting bathroom.
All right, we're gonna do a 16 mile.
is the
That's a wrong scale.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
10 is like you're the best. Like really.
All right, okay, my bad. 10 is the best. We're doing a 1 to 10 check-in. So 10 being the best, 1 being this is terrible. We need to stop. How are we feeling?
Do I say my name?
No. No, incognito.
7.
7. Okay.
7 after these Sour Patch.
Might go up to an 8.
Might go up to an 8.
10 being the best.
10 being the best.
Like 6.5.
There's a deli over there.
Let me go again.
Feeling strong. 8.5.
8.5.
I just did pull-ups. I'm feeling good. 8.
Okay.
9.
So she's a 10. She's lying.
I'm a
She
9.
does not go anything below a 10. 9.
I feel great.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
It's a cool camera.
We're going 8. 7.9. It's getting down there.
Mine's the lowest.
My left knee.
6.5.
My left knee.
It's like rising.
I feel like
My
more like
stomach's
more
more
If
than
anyone needs
halfway.
water,
You want a breastfeed? Who's handheld? I've saved the phone. I've saved the handheld.
You're like the dad of the group with the weighted vest holding our
No,
kid.
literally.
Water really bad.
Wait, where are we at right now? Where like what? Harlem?
Put it in
All
here.
right, we're in Harlem right now. We're gonna walk to that corner store, get water, refill my bottles. Yeah, feeling good. Feeling all right.
I want to burn it off and just be skinnier.
Ever think of that? Okay, please don't.
It's the paparazzi. The paparazzi.
What do you want to do? I'm going to get this. That's the best way.
Matches your fit.
Dude, it's so good.
And the light behind it though.
I think I just need to be cool.
Yeah.
Like lights all over.
I'm tired.
Gotta be honest, 21 miles in, we're not feeling too good. Not feeling too good. Where are we? Where are we at right now?
The tip.
We are in the most northern part of Manhattan.
This is the actual tip of Manhattan.
So this is why we're Team Tip.
Team tip.
Team tip right now. Let's get out of here.
Tip.
Northern.
Team tip on the town tonight, guys.
Almost done.
We
Ready?
Saying I'm not even at 21.
What'd you say?
I'm not even at 21.
Really?
No,
I'm at 20.8.
21.5, baby.
I'm at 20.6. I'm at 20.6. A little bit of words of wisdom here. Just for YouTube, sorry. This is the importance of finding people as crazy as you, because who's gonna blindly agree to run the perimeter of New York City without batting an eye, realizing at mile 21, like, wow, this is hard, but we are trucking along. You talk to the wrong person, you tell them, hey, I'm running 32 miles around the city, it's like, you're insane, you're stupid. Although it is insane, it is crazy saying it, when you find people who kind of see the crazy for what it is, it makes it much more attainable. If this was by myself, I would be hating every minute of this.
Preach.
Hating every minute of it.
Absolutely.
But we got a bunch of savages here.
Yes.
We got about 10 more miles, 9 more miles left. You said yes yesterday?
Yeah.
That's it.
Literally.
One day
Yesterday?
notice.
It was in the group chat last night, and I said, hey, you know what? Fuck it, I'll do it.
One day notice. That's it. Find people
I was
who are willing to do crazy things.
I can't wait.
No, I know.
Which is even weirder.
That's why it's so important to have people that, like this, that surround what you do like this. It makes it so much easier. Water break. My tattoos are probably ruined, but it's all right. We're kind of going through it. We are kind of going through it.
This thing's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, refueling. I've had 2 gels, 3 gels, 1 waffle, kettle corn chips, and
Candy.
a little bit of candy here and there. Cramping a little bit on my side. Gatorade, electrolyte Gatorade on this side, wherever the hell it is. Water always on this side. And the long sleeve does not help. It's so humid. It's so humid. But we're gonna get back to it. 32.5 miles done. Whole squad made it. Everybody's at different times, but that hurt. You know, we got rained on pretty bad, that's why I didn't pull the camera out, but knees hurting, back's tight. It's like runs like this, you think, how the hell am I gonna run 100 miles at altitude when I just struggled to do 30? And I think the idea comes down to just chipping away. If you're able to chip away at the mile you're at, the marker you're at, getting up the little incline you got to get to, getting to that next mailbox, I think you really can get a lot further than you think. When you focus on how much you have left, that's where you start to become a mental, it just becomes a mental warfare, and that's what you don't want. You got to focus on where you're at. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to pack it up, head back over to Hoboken, and then gonna go get some food. Gonna eat some food. We'll vlog a little. How you feeling? First ultra marathon. How we feeling?
I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel good, man.
Dude, you got a rush of motivation at the rain, man.
And then I just found that inner dog, man.
Oh, that's it.
comes
That's
out
it. It just happens.
you know?
It just
Heck
happens,
yeah.
man. Oh yeah, brother.
Man blacked out from
Let's go.
25 to 30.
I did, dude. I did.
We were dying laughing.
I felt pretty good, but I just kept going faster because I wanted it over.
We did it. Happy birthday, Weezan.
I feel great.
Yeah, we're never letting her pick a birthday activity.
Never.
Again. I'm in charge. I'm in charge from here on out.
Love you guys.
How you feeling?
Freaking did it.
34 miles.
First ultra marathon for you both.
Yes. Ultramarathoners, no big deal.
That's something you put on the resume.
Yes.
That's something you put on the resume now. Okay, on our way home, 50-minute drive home. Because my girlfriend is obsessed with Taco Bell. We got quesadillas when you could get a lot better food near home.
I needed it.
No, you didn't.
It feels the body.
Keep in mind, her stomach was in shambles majority of the end of the run.
But now it feels good.
Yeah, well, I have never had more Taco Bell in my life since dating her.
Oops. You're outing me.
Yeah. Huh?
You're outing me.
Yeah. 100%. That's quite literally what I'm doing. But I'm going home. What time's dinner? 7?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna shower, lay a little bit. Our favorite activity. And then get on the train to go to dinner.
Yep.
Because it's gonna be a long night. So
Yeah.
we're gonna need some caffeine.
Some espresso martinis.
Yeah. It's 5:22. Quick recap of today. So 32.5 miles. Average pace was a 10:13. Average heart rate was a 143. About 700 feet of gain, which is really nothing. That's okay. Though a lot of time on feet. 5.5 hours of running. I was in zone 2 58% of the time. Zone 1 42% of the time, which is awesome. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Yeah, right around mile 20, we started slowing things down. Had to drop back a little bit, but overall, very happy with the effort. We are 11 weeks out. That was hard. It was. But I've done a lot of hard things. And having last man standing under my belt gives me a lot of confidence coming into these runs, these races. We're going to head out to Colorado for a little training camp with Eric Hinman. July 4th, well, July 5th and 6th, we're going to do a 26-mile hike at, I think, 8,000 feet of climbing. So that'll be interesting. That'll be a good test since we're going to be out in Colorado. And that concludes episode 4. Guys, I really do love making these videos, truthfully. Like, comment, subscribe, anything like that. Just the support knows that I'm hitting the right audience and I'm doing the right thing. At the end of the day, I'm going to still post it, whether it gets 1 view or 100,000 views. But it's always good to know that people are there watching, people are listening and caring for the journey. And if you are one of those people, I want to know. Either way, I appreciate anybody who's watched this far and who's supported me along the way. We have a scary road ahead of us, and I can't do it alone, so I appreciate each and every one. That is episode 4, and I will see you guys in the next episode.